Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are proud to welcome to Wednesday night racing action here with the
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Wednesday night racing action here with the Quarintine Racing League Xfinity Series. We are coming to you live from Watkins, Glen, New York, and we are be running 40 laps here. We're going to be having, I think we're going to have 15 to 17 drivers racing tonight, a little bit down from a normal grid, because this is a road course and this is going to be tough for these guys to compete. This is going to bring the cream to the top, and there'll be some exciting race action, put these guys out of their element. I'll be here by myself tonight. I'm a little under the weather, so just excuse my sniffles or sneezes or anything I do there. It's uncontrolled, so warning to young children. And other than that, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and get probably gridded up here shortly. Just gonna go ahead and warm up the TVs here, see what's going on. All right, they're still qualifying. I don't have any video for that right this second, so just everybody just sit tight here as they finish up the qualifying, and we'll get you guys to some live racing action. All right, and there you have it, folks. That they have gridded. It looks like Eric Thornton took pole, Joey Stiers in second place, Jared Kelly in third, which he did win the Sonoma Cup race the other week ago. Big congratulations to him, and part of the Cab Racing Network. And behind him, we have Nate Maurer, other couple multiple wins here in the Xfinity Series. Mitch Diamond, number 5, Alex McWhorter, 6. Tykilla, number 7, 8, Sam Milliken. Here we go. And let's see, number 9, Scotty Estep, 10, Anthony Moss Jr., 11, Brandon Shelton, 12, Dave Kirkpatrick. What else you got here? And then rounding it out, it's going to be Anthony, Jeff Carter, 13th, David Carter, 14th, 15th, Kyle Fountain, Pim Luth, our own Pim Luth, number 16th position. 17th, Terry Murphy, our only Canadian. No, I got a couple Canadian friends out there. Yeah, big yeah to all of them. And UC Meter Kevin Kyle accidentally hit race and not watch, so my bad on that. But good. Going through some pre-race rules there for the guys in the Xfinity series here as they get gridded up, ready to go. This will be 40 laps. If there is a yellow, I believe there's no like caution laps. It's gonna just be a road caution, like just caution, there's a car in the grass or hit, and then they go from there. Big thanks to Pim and the Cavalcade Network for providing the cameras today. Really want to throw a shout out to that and helping me out. And the pace car is off and the flag is dropped. Headed into the first corner here. Eric Thornton keeps the lead, followed by Joey Stiers as they make the turn way outside, using everything they got on the track. Stiers takes the lead, stays in the lead. Garrett Kelly right behind him, and behind him Eric Thornton, Bauer, Diamond, and Shelton. Closest battle we have right now at the moment is going to be between Maurer and Thornton there. Closest pair. Everyone else is falling in line right now. Probably just seeing how this track's going to start turning out and how everyone's racing each other. Like Pim made a pass there on the 27. Great move there by Pim on the 27 of Kirkpatrick. Pim rocking that Red Bull livery there, really showing off his road racing prowess. Good job there by Pim. Looks like no incidents yet, no off tracks. Everyone's keeping it quite clean. Back up here on the big board, looks like Terry Murphy trying to complete the pass on the 902, and he does. First one for the Canadians as the Canadian marches his way up the field. Joey Stiers just ran the fastest lap right there at a 1:14 and 8/10. Closest guy behind him ran it at a 1:15 and 23. Oh yeah, Bash, see you there in the chat. Give a big old go Canadian there. Oh yeah. Looks like Dave's having a little bit of trouble out there, letting some of the cars go by. I understand. I've been in this position before. It is tough being out here on these road courses when you are used to ovals. All right, let's take a look back on Jeff Carter. I'm sorry, Terry Murphy and David Carter. Looks like David Carter's making his way back onto the back bumper of the 18. And there's your leaders. Joey Steyer's number 23 in the green and black car. Chevy Camaro. Right behind him, Jared Kelly in the number 55. Beautiful paint job. One of my favorites. Nice battleship design there. Gets a little loose there coming onto the curb. No problem for him. Nate Maurer, 971. He's ran his races. He shouldn't have that 3-digit number, but he begged and pleaded with the administration to keep the 3 digits. Says the 971 means a lot to him, and we're not going to take it away from him. We're going to let him keep that number, folks. So get used to seeing him there in that 971 car. Right behind him, Eric Thornton, our pole sitter, finds himself back in 3 spots back in the 4th position. He just ran a faster lap on that last one than the leaders right now, almost by half a second. So keep an eye on him as he gets more comfortable here. We're only 4 laps into the 40-lap stint. All right, probably this is our closest battle at the moment. This pack of 4 cars have Brandon Shelton in the number 2, Sam Milliken in the number 8. Mitch Diamond there just went by your screen in that blue Ford Mustang. And Ty Killa. Brandon Shelton up 5 spots from 11th position he started, working his way up the field. Needs to get around Mitch Diamond, though, get around this pack. Yeah, folks, up at the front of the field, they are a second apart from each other right now. Nate Maurer's starting to close the gap just a bit under a second, but our biggest battle right now is going to be between Mitch Diamond and Brandon Shelton as they battle for that number 5 position. Mitch trying to hold off Shelton. Just another big shout out to our onboard camera sponsor, Farmers Only. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Once again, big shout out to Farmers Only. But as there's a mistake by the 65, Shelton does not take advantage of that. Wants to be cautious, not cause an accident. Oh, looks like we had Pim Luth maybe go off track. Let's take a quick look back on the replay. Oh no, he loses the back end. Not that big a deal. See if he gets back on the track safely. Just needs to settle down, but looks like he's going to be okay. All right, and then looks like we might have had Terry Murphy go off track also. As he locks it up, saves the car from going into the fence. Great job. Also, Sam Milliken, number 8 car, had an incident. Goes off the curb, back on the track. Might have to do a slowdown for that, but no damage there. And Jared Kelly just had an incident right now. Just sorry, guys, catching you guys up with all this. Let's go live. I want to check in with Pim and Dave. All right, looks like everyone's back on track. McWhorter's a lap down. It's going to be tough for him, but he just needs to keep on trucking. Sorry about that, folks. I need to pay more attention to these events going on. Some of these are just popping up here for me, but back with Mitch Diamond, Brandon Shelton. This is this pack of 3 or 4 cars all battling for the 5th position. As Shelton makes the move, Tykilla's going to follow underneath to complete it. Mitch is just going to let him go on by. Thinks better of battling out for that spot as Tykilla and Brandon Shelton take off from that group. Brandon Shelton up 6 spots. He's going to have his hands full with Tykilla. Back up the front, Joey Stiers taking another look in at his drive today. Has mounted over a 3-second lead over Maurer. Oh, looks like Carter might have had an incident. Let's check in with Carter in the 902. Great save if he can get a hold of it. Great job by the 902, staying keeping that thing on track. Way to go. But Carter is going to be losing positions as the white passes. Him also makes a pass on the 902. Great battle here between him and Justin White in the 28 Grinds car. Let's see what Pim's made out of. Great job. .902 making a very aggressive move to the inside. Easy on the gas there, Pim. You got it, buddy. Keep it going. Keep working. Great job, Pim. And that's Pim in the 033 car, P14. Keep it locked right here. This is our closest battle right now at the moment. Oh, they make the connection, throws Pim towards the tire barrier, but's able to save the car from going into the barrier and causing more damage. Pim is going to remember that. He needs to work his way back. He was being very quick there against Justin White. Unfortunately, not able to make that pass cleanly. Take another quick look at it. As the field gets straightened out, let's check back in with the leaders. All right, so Joey Stiers in the number 1 position. Started the day out in P2, made one move up to P1. Has over a 3-second lead right now over Maurer. Maurer has a 3-second gap over Eric Thornton. Eric Thornton back 2 spots from pole, sitting in that P3. Jared Kelly back 1 spot, the number 55 car sitting there in P4. And right now, those 4 are running away with it right now, as the rest of the field's about. Next car back is Brandon Shelton, 9.5 seconds back. But up 6 spots, Tykilla Right behind him, only under 2 seconds back. Number 24 car. Oh, Joey Stires might have gone off track, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the leader as he's passing a lap car. Oh my, he keeps it on the ground, but he might need to do a slowdown for that. Let's go back live. Check in on Joey. All right, looks like he didn't suffer a slowdown penalty. It looks like he's gonna be okay as he keeps, but that lead did get cut down to under 3 seconds now. Gonna check in with Dave. He lost the car there a little bit. Looks like, let's see if we can check back in on the incident. Nothing major there, folks. Just over the curb. Nothing big. He'll be fine. But now Maurer, under 2 seconds. Right there, a quarter of the way through. Really wrapping that grass and curb area, getting as close as they can to that. You can tell the banking of the track really dips into that apex. The drivers want to use every bit of these banks to keep the speed up and help the grip of the car. Every little bit helps on these really flat tracks, but Watkins Glen is known to be one of the faster tracks, road courses, as you can tell with all the banks in the ground and for the turns and such. Really helps the drivers keep speed going through these turns. All right, back up at the front. Joey is getting reeled in by Nate. Nate's closed it up to under a second now. These two really starting to show separation from the rest of the pack as Eric Thornton's 5 seconds back in third place is your nearest. Oh, looks like we might have had a crash from Tim. Let me check in. I think he just gets too hot on the brake, gets a little too deep, but able to save the car. No damage. Great job there by Tim by saving it. He's doing a great job out there. His first time full-time in this Xfinity Series car. But Joey feels the pressure from Nate and keeps that second gap intact. Ooh, Joey got a little loose there as Nate really brings it in tight on him. On the back bumper. This is his chance. Nope. On board with Nate Maurer and the FarmersOnly.com camera. All right, looks like we might have had an incident. Kyle Fountain into the, looks like he might have crashed. Tim might have crashed. He jumped into the pits. 95 just spun out right in front of the leaders, able to get by. Oh my. We'll go back and check the replays on some of those, but I just want to keep it here, see if Nate's able to make a move on Joey as Joey gets a little sideways over those curbs at the bus stop. Nate makes the pass on the inside. This might be his chance he was looking for. That little mistake. Joey knows he can't let him go by that easily. He needs to make a last-ditch effort. All right, as Maurer starts to bring a little bit of a gap between him and Joey Stires, I'm going to jump back here with Jared Kelly as he's working on Eric Thornton. All right, Stires keeping that half a second gap on Maurer. Now the pressure's on Maurer. We're keeping it here right now. It's Jared versus Eric Thornton. You can see Jared thought better of trying to force the subject there, getting on the inside of Eric Thornton. Thought better of it as the number 15 car of Alex McWhorter. He's 2 laps down, but he's getting the line down following these guys. Oh, let's check in with Jeff Carter. Looks like they might have gone off track here. Let's take a look back, see if we see what happened. That bus stop claims another victim. Looks like he might have got the tires in the grass just a little bit, enough to get spun out, but he doesn't collect any other cars. Great job. Oh, it looks like David Carter might have gotten into some trouble also. 902 car. Thinks he blows by the bus stop. He might have just had enough. No, he's not. He's just might have had a mental lapse there, getting back on the track safely. Great job by the 902. Brandon Shelton might have had an incident. Now they're just popping up everywhere, folks, that this just happened live. Going back to the replay, I will get you back to live coverage, but this is the number 2 car. Had a great run. Bus stop again, claims another victim. It is treacherous. We know where to set our cameras up next time, but let's go back live. And Eric Thornton starting to bring Jared Kelly right behind him. Looks like it's going to be a half a second gap there. That crash by Shelton, though, is going to put him 3 seconds behind Tykilla. Tykilla and Shelton were running very close together there for a while. Kirkpatrick, Dave's taking the pit stop. Dave Kirkpatrick, was he on the main lap? Yes, he was, maybe 2 laps back a quarter. So, or Kirkpatrick, I'm sorry. He might have been just a lap down. And here they come through the bus stop. Great job there. You can see how treacherous is on those curving. Great pass by Jared on the number 1. Looks like Eric Thornton's going to be pitting. All right. So that was 28 laps into the stint, I believe. No, I'm sorry, 19 laps into the stint. Thornton goes into the pits. So keep an eye on Eric as he comes back out, cycles back out after the leader's pit. He decided to come in now. He was right there behind Jared Kelly. He must have felt like his tires were falling off just a little bit. All right, here comes Eric back on the track with those fresh tires and a full set of fuel. We'll see if that gets him to the end with 22 to go. Looks like Nate's going to be taking it in for a pit stop. He did grab the lead from Joey. Joey will take that lead as Maurer goes into the pits here, lap 19. This should be enough, though, to finish the end of the race. Great job by David Carter, though, not giving up. He's made his way back to the back bumper of the 18 of Terry Murphy. Once again, shout out to all the Canadians out there, eh? But 902 starting to reel him in just a little bit, but great job after all the little missteps he's had. Great to see him fight his way back. More takers in the pit lane. Looks like Jeff Carter's coming in. All right, so Eric Thornton back on the track. He's going to be cycling back out here to, he's at P11 right now. We'll just have to keep an eye on when the leaders pit and how they come out. But like I said, we'll keep an eye on where Nate Maurer pops back out on his radar and see where the gap is between them. I know it was quite a bit of time they had between those two when they were out there on the track. But we are halfway through our stint here at Watkins, Glen. All right, looks like Ty Killa is going to be bringing it on in pit lane. Mitch Diamond right behind him in the 65. Also going to be bringing in Anthony Moss Jr. And Scotty Estep coming on in. Stiers, Jared, and Brandon have yet to pit. They like the fresh air out in front of them, not having anyone to deal with. See if it pays off with these clean track in front, not having to battle anyone for position. Going to be faster out there. Joey Stiers' last lap. Let's see what that last lap clocked in at. That has a 117.56. Let's check in with Eric Thornton on those fresher tires. He just ran a 116 flat. So that is just over a second and a half faster per lap with those fresher tires, or what Eric Thornton's putting down. All right, looks like Brandon Shelton's gonna be coming in, one of our couple of last cars now that have pitted. All right, looks like Eric's gonna be, passes Justin White there as he goes into pit entrance, and Thornton's up to P6 now. Scotty Estep working on Terry Murphy for P11. But now Joey's going to be coming up on the back of these lap traffic. He needs to be smart. real wide off of that turn. That might have been a mistake. I'm not sure. Does look like he lost a lot of time right there. Might be a sign to bring it in pit lane this time around. We'll see what he does. Great shot there by Pim. Perfect cameras for that. I love that. Going around the bus stop. All right, so you get the pit, Stiers and Kelly. Everyone else has pitted except Terry Murphy. Terry Murphy's back here in P10. But Eric Thornton's made his way up to P4 now. He pitted in on lap 18. He's going to be the oldest set of tires out there once the cycle comes out. He'll be lap 18. All right, looks like Stiers finally came in the pit. Gonna allow Jared to take the lead, maybe lead a lap, get some points out of that. I'm sure he's going to lead this lap, bring it in next time around. But as you watch Maurer in the 971, you start clicking away on that gap. Keep an eye on Thornton. The Maurer's gap, it's at 18 seconds right now. Maurer pitted in on lap 19. Eric pitted 18. So it looks like Eric's got a lot of work left to do. Back at Jared Kelly. Is he going to make the move now to pit? Looks like he is. He's bringing it on in. All right, looks like he's going to get that lap led. See where he comes out against Maurer. This will be interesting, but it looks like Maurer's going to blow his doors off as he comes by. We'll see if Jared can pick up the pace towards the end of the stint of this race, towards the end of the race. See if those Maurer's tires fall off and Kelly can catch him on the newer tires. Right now, Maurer got his 11-second lead over Stiers in P2, 18 seconds over Eric Thornton P3, and Jared Kelly just now coming out of the pits is going to be 25 seconds behind Maurer. Not sure if he's going to have enough to catch him. Maurer's going to need to make a mistake, but it'll be interesting to see. We'll be here all the way to the end. Oh, looks like the 95 had some problems. He gets it straightened out. Doesn't cause any more issues. Great job. Oh, as Scott Estep comes from behind, makes the pass cleanly. That's the worst thing you can do. No racer wants to collect anybody else. It's unfortunate when it does happen. None of us meet it. But, you know, it is racing. Things happen. All right, let's check in with Terry Murphy as Justin White is trying to hunt him down. Oh, looks like Anthony Moss Jr., Kyle Fountain might have got into it. Kyle found into the treads again. Let's check on Anthony Moss Jr. Make sure he's okay. Looks like everything's gonna be okay. Let's rewind and see what we can see. It's very similar to the last time we saw him towards the inside. Sam able to get around him cleanly. All right, no problems. All right, Maurer now at 12-second lead, but Stires is catching him quickly. Eric Thornton might have had an accident. Let's check in. Eric Thornton, Terry Murphy both jumped into the pits. I'm going to take us in, see what happened here. Number one there, Eric Thornton. Underneath the bridge. Oh no, hits Terry Murphy as Terry Murphy's coming across the track. Didn't see him coming. Let's check in with 18, what caused that. Gets loose, hits the wall, just gets loose, tries to lock it up and just doesn't see it. Eric Thornton, I'm not sure, that might have ended their days right there. That was such a hard hit. Straight to the pit box they go. That is unfortunate. All right. Back at the matter at hand. 13 to go here at Watkins. Glen. Maurer, 971 in the lead. Holding a 12-second gap over Stires. Stires does have the entire advantage by 4 laps. He has the advantage on Maurer, but will that be enough? He needs to gain over a second a lap to catch him at the end. Right now, Maurer just ran a 1:16.50. Joey ran a 1:16.050, so that's a half a second. That's not bad. But with 13 left to go, that's only 7 seconds. He needs to make more progress on that time. All right, Sam Milliken is working on the back bumper of Scotty S-Step. That is a 2-lap difference battle. Scotty pitted in at lap 20. Sam pitted lap 22. So Sam's got the fresher tires by 2 laps. Sam makes the pass cleanly. Through the bus stop he goes. Oh, looks like we might have another incident. Ty Killa. Looks like he saved it. Whatever happened, he might have gone off the track just a hair. I'm going to rewind. Is Mitch Diamond in this on it? Yes, he is. I'm going to keep it live here. Oh, car comes across the screen. Not sure who that was, but they avoid it. But this is your battle right now for P4. Ty Killa in the number 24 car, Mitch Diamond in the 65, and Anthony Moss Jr. in the number 9 car. Very close battle, and don't look now, but Sam Milliken is back there fighting his way to make himself known right here with this group. All right, back at the front, that 12-second gap is now down to 10.8 seconds. Stires is making the journey, but does he have enough? At last lap, Maurer ran a 1:16.25. Joey ran a 1:15.43. Now Jared Kelly just ran a faster lap at a 1:15.36, but he's going to really need to kick up the pace with 11 to go. Back for the battle for P4. Mitch Diamond all over the back bumper of Ty Killa. Alex McWhorter might have had an incident. Looks like he got loose, saves it. Some damage on the front of that vehicle, unfortunately, and the back. Oh, definitely the back. Another bus stop incident. Oh my. Locks up the brakes there, Maurer. Pushing it real hard. Locks up that right front tire, looks like. That just eating away at the life of that car tire. And he's dealing with lap traffic now of the number 6, Jeff S. Carter. Jeff's doing everything he can to stay on the lead lap. Sires makes it down to 10 seconds now. But Maurer's going to make the pass. All right, back to P4. Battle between Ty Killa and Mitch Diamond in the 65. They're starting to distance themselves away from Anthony Moss Jr. in the number 9 and Sam. But Sam, don't look now. He's coming. He wants that P6 position. Sam, up 1 spot from the beginning of the race. Great job. Right now, our hard charger is Justin White in that number 28 vehicle. Up 8 positions. All right, Stiers goes down to almost 9.5 seconds. Looks like Kyle might have got into it again. He's having a tough time out there. I can't blame him. Who wouldn't? But I don't think it's his fault. Let's see what happens to Dave Kirkpatrick here in number 27 Miller Genuine draft car. Bus stop again. Heads off the bus stop. 95, a separate incident. Ends up doesn't make connection either. It's okay. That's all right. Let's get back live racing here. 9 to go. Give a big old shout out there to Terry Murphy. Hey, buddy, don't you worry about their yeah. Big old, hey, got a soft spot there for them Canadians there. Yeah, it's not your fault. All right, back to the matter at hand. Maurer, though, keeps that gap, that 10-second gap has not gotten any less. I don't know. He's going to have to make a mistake for something to happen here. But it looks like Brandon Shelton, though, did just pass Jeff Carter for that P9 position. Great recovery there by Shelton, making some progress after that incident. Okay, back with our P4 battle. They're side by side. Mitch Diamond is making it known that he wants P4. He didn't come here for P5. He came here for P4, and he's not leaving here without it as they go side by side around the turn. Nice tight racing. Ford against Supra. Tykilla, you need to hide those stamped numbers because I can see both your numbers, by the way. As Mitch Diamond makes the pass for P4. Is Tykilla? Oh, Tykilla locks it up tight, not getting in the back of Mitch Diamond. Very well done. Personally, I might have gave him a bump to get him out of that groove. Let him know that you're not going to take it sitting down. I know you are in a race chair, but still, you shouldn't take anything sitting down. As Mitch Diamond starts to pull away a little bit. Let's take a look where Sam's doing. Sam's still chasing the back end of that car of Anthony Moss Jr. Moss seems to keep that gap nice and tight on him. Not able to really make any ground on Moss as Sam having trouble. But still has 7 to go. A lot of racing left to go. Over 10 minutes, I'd say, around 10 minutes. All right, checking back in with the leader, Nate Maurer. Joey's got it back down to 9.7. Keep an eye on Jared Kelly. 23-second their gap. But something's going to have to happen to Maurer. Or Stiers is just going to have to be a man on fire to catch this guy. But we'll keep you guys updated. But I want to go back to the battle between these two. Seems like the tightest battle we have right now. Oh, tries to dive to the inside. Mitch cuts him off, blocks the move. Ty might need to get a little aggressive here. With 7 to go. That's the car I wanted on those two. Oh my, looks like Joey might have gone off the track. Check in on him. He's okay. He must have just gone off the curb just a little bit. Checking in with Scotty. He said Scotty crashed. Got a mention on here. Let me go back to the replay. See if we can pick up what happened. Nothing major. Saves the car, locks up the back. Gonna take some life off those tires, but nothing too major. Here's our battle for P4. Jared Kelly is making some hay. Want to be let it known. He just ran a 1:15.87. Maurer ran a 1:17.33. Tykilla on the back bumper again of Mitch. He's just putting all the pressure on him. He has him there on those turns, but then Mitch is able to pull away. It's gonna be interesting to see what Tykilla throws at him next, try to get around him. Bus stop they go through. Looks like Mitch had the better takeoff line through there, is able to make some distance on Tykilla there. And he starts to pull away on this back straight. Just want to shout out to Kyle Fountain there. Know he had some incidents, some trouble, but way to keep it up and not give up. But as we say that, Maurer is coming up on behind of Fountain. Hopefully Fountain can get out of the way. Let's see what he does. Looks like Maurer's able to make the pass cleanly. Yes, he does, without incident. Great job there by Maurer. Speaking of Maurer, now he's had over 11 seconds, but Kelly is gaining. Was from at 23 seconds as we check back in at 19, but it's not enough time to make anything happen. Gonna check with Dave. Dave might have had another incident there around the bus stop. Looks like, let's see. So here's your two battles right now that I can see for P4 and P6. So you have P6, Anthony Moss Jr., that number 9 Chevy Camaro, followed right behind number 8 Sam Milliken, trying to make a pass, make a move on him. They've been following each other this whole race, so keep an eye on that battle. And then we have Mitch Diamond, made that pass earlier on Tykilla for P4, but Tykilla hasn't gone away just that easily. He's gonna do everything he can to stay up there and try to make a move if he can. Jared Kelly came in, pitted last, 3 laps to go. He's been driving some great times, but I don't think it's going to be enough to catch him here. But P3, great job. But it's not over till it's over. Scotty S-Step, 9:16, stayed on the lead lap. Brandon Shelton, lead lap car right now still. Justin White also, number 28, great job. Up 9 spots, still our hard charger of the night. Jeff Carter, number 6. And David Carter, number 12. That's your lead lap cars right now, P1 through P13. All right. Speaking of lead lap cars, Scotty is the last one on that. I'm sorry, P1 through P8 are on the lead lap. My mistake. So S-Step is your one fighting to stay on the lead lap, as Maurer is looking down the front stretch, going across start-finish line with 2 to go. 2 to go, 11-second lead. He needs no mental mistakes here. Nice and easy. He's got this wrapped up. Nothing crazy happens. He's got it. Checking with Jared. Looks like Jared might have a little bit of an incident, a little bobble there. Nothing major. Had an off-track comment there on the machine here. Nothing big. Checking with our 2 battles once again. Looks like Ty Killa just gets that back bumper and then he gets away. And Sam and Anthony Moss Jr. Looks like Anthony's going to keep that gap between them. Well, let's go back to Ty Killa and Mitch. I feel like this is going to be our battle here to watch. With 2 to go. Oh, Mitch gets on it hard as Ty Killa keeps a nice soft, makes the inside move. That's devastating. Just a lot of pressure. Ty Killa's just waiting to make a move, and he's able to pull it, and he gets it as he drives away from Mitch Diamond now. Let's see if Mitch can repay the favor with 2 to go. All right, your running order as it sits is Maurer, Stiers, Kelly, and then now we're watching this Ty Killa and Mitch Diamond. Last lap for Ty Killa and Mitch Diamond to see what can happen here. Ty Killa way off track, so's Mitch. Mitch is going to have to pull out all the stops. Ty Killa's going to have to be perfect. Can he hold him off? All right, there's your checkered flag as Maurer takes the win. Winner, Nate Maurer. Congratulations to Nate. Big shout out to him. But back to the battle at hand. Also, I'm going to take you back because it looks like Sam's trying, but he might not have enough. With that great last lap move by Ty Killa. And unfortunate mistake by Mitch Diamond on locking up the tires. Ty Killa is going to hold on to that P4 position. Great job by Ty Killa and Mitch. That was a great battle to watch. Thank you, boys. Anthony, wow, what a battle as Anthony Moss and Sam Milligan come across the line right behind each other. Great job by them. Oh, and Brandon Shelton and Scotty S-Sepp, they said, wait for us. We still have something to say about how this race ends tonight. This is your battle for P8 as they come around one of the last turns. Shelton on the outside, gets a little loose. What a drag race down the stretch. Great job there. Well, what an amazing race here by these guys on this road course. That was exciting to watch a few of those battles. Had some great moments in this race. Thank you everybody for hanging around and watching it with us. See if we get anybody in here for any interviews. but that was awesome. Oh, and just the showboating in front of Joey Stiers. Runs it into the wall. I'm not sure how much his crew's going to appreciate him just nosing that car into the wall like that, especially when he's not the one working on it. But we'll see what happens there with Nate Mauer's crew. But hopefully he'll be in the shop to work on that. All right, we got some guys trickling. Hey, Jared, you want to give me an audio test there real quick? See how you're coming in?
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, wait now. Hey, take it easy, man. I'm gonna blow our doors off. All right, I'm not sure what's going on over. You guys getting ready for a photo shoot or what? But it's very cute. I appreciate it. As Nate Mauer just burns the tires off the rims as he drives by Joey Stiers and Jared Kelly there. All right, let's turn this one down just a little bit. All right. Well, Jared, I guess I'll start with you.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Sorry, just getting my thoughts together. A lot happened there. What I wanted to ask you was, what was your reasoning behind waiting to pit till the last possible time you could pit? Probably, like, were you hoping to have cleaner air out there, cleaner track to race around while these guys were fighting out there, or what was your plan?
Luck. Just straight out luck.
Yeah, because you were running awesome times at the end. Like Nate was running a 117, you were running 115. You just didn't have enough, race to catch him. Basically, you would have caught him, but just not enough time.
Yeah, I screwed up when Nate was catching me earlier in the race, and I was trying to just regather myself there. Watkins Glen is an easy road course, but it ain't my favorite.
Well, it's impressive, man. Like seeing how well you did at Sonoma and then seeing you out here on these Xfinity cars. I know it's a lot different car, but it was impressive watching you work out there. I know me and some of the guys, we look up to see how you race and practice, and we try to emulate what you do out there, man. So great job. And then Jared, while I got you here, you want to help me out and maybe want to interview? You have any questions for Joey or Nate?
Yeah, I'll ask Joey and Nate some questions, even though I was with them the entire race. But for the sake of broadcasting, we'll go over to Joey and we'll have Joey tell us how he did throughout the race.
Yeah, I actually had a pretty good race here, and on the start, I thought I was going to kind of run away with it with Eric having those problems, but Nate and you guys were just so fast as well, and it was no easy task at all. And I thought I got out to a little comfortable lead there on Nate, and then all of a sudden he started catching me, and then we had to pit, and he pitted probably 4 or 5 laps before I did, and he just really pulled away from me there, and I burned my tires up trying to catch him at the end and just had nothing left. But it was a great day for Rev Simbox race, and here 1, 2, 3, we'll take that any day.
Yeah, I was trying to catch you there at the end, Joe, but this track's super slick on some older tires, and fortunately I wasn't able to get that done, but I was coming. But we'll go over to our race winner and teammate Nate Mauer, and he'll tell us how he got the job done here today at Watkins Glen.
I got the job done because Jared and Joey were just a little bit slower than me. I had yeah, I thought Joey was going to, well, actually, I thought Jared was going to dominate the race just from the way that everybody was talking in practice. And then race started, and Eric Thornton screwed up lap 1, turn 1, and then us 3 went out front. And I didn't want to race Jared simply because I guess he's a teammate, and I didn't want to race him, and I was kind of glad that he made that mistake there, one of the last turns there. And then I was like, well, I gotta go catch Joey. I was hoping he'd burn his tires up, and I think that's kind of what he did. And I just was slowly catching him. I'm not fast at these tracks. I feel like I'm very consistent. and I actually had no mistakes tonight. And
Well, that's the name of the game. I mean, like, just consistency. If you can be consistently fast, I mean, you're gonna do great. It shows.
yeah,
It shows today, man. Like, you're just kind of pulling away. You really wouldn't make two mistakes when, especially when Joey was catching you. But I just felt like you might have made less mistakes than Joey. And when Joey was catching you, you just kind of kept that nice 10-second gap on him the whole time.
yeah, and I thought he was going to. I never would have pitted as early as what I did, but there was like 3 lap cars like 2.5 seconds ahead of me, and none of these lap cars here tonight were being lenient, no matter how many laps down they were. And I did not want to
Get Eric. Yeah, no, because Eric Thornton got in an incident, unfortunately, and no, it was just a racing incident. But he came around a corner and just, I don't think he had time to move, and he just plowed into a guy, and I think it was Terry Murphy. But you know,
I just
no
didn't
fault
want
of his own. It's dangerous around lap cars, though. It just is, you know.
Oh yeah, I just didn't want to give up too much time to Joey since I had the lead, and so I decided to pit. And then I seen him go around, and then when he came out, he was like 11.5 behind me. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna kind of just back up my entries a little bit, and then when he gets to that like 3-second range, hopefully be under 10 laps, I was gonna start pushing again, and I kind of backed up my lap times, and he just never seemed to really catch me that much. I know he got down to like 9 seconds at one point, and I was a little worried there, but I just told myself no mistakes, and we should come out with a win.
Right on. Well, hey, Joey, while I got you here, I don't know if it's related to you guys, but I know what's your guy Rev? Is it Rev Racing? Is the name of your guys' team, right?
You cut out there for me. What?
Oh,
what'd you
sorry,
say there?
Joey. Am
What
I
was your
back?
question? Yeah. Yep. I got
Hey,
you.
I was gonna say the name of your guys' team is Rev Racing, right?
Rev Simbox.
Rev Simbox. Okay. Does it have any affiliation with Rev Racing though? That got the deal with Kyle Busch?
Not the Rev Racing. Negative. No.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious because I know you guys were in Florida, and I was just trying to put 2 and 2 together, and I heard you guys were talking about it a little bit. So I was just curious.
Absolutely. I wish I was involved with that Rev Race in real life, you know, kind of kickstart a career, but unfortunately, nope. It's just something my Canadian buddies kind of started up, and
Well,
it's
that's
stuck with
awesome.
me ever since.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Jared, do you have any shout outs or anything else before we sign off, man?
Yeah, I guess everyone that thought I was really going to be dominant in this race, I appreciate the thoughts. It's definitely not easy being one of the favorites and having all that pressure on you, but I appreciate the support. We did our best today and try to have a little bit of fun, and well, come out there P3, and we're moving our way up into the points, and maybe we'll get lucky and sneak into the playoffs, but probably not.
No, I think you'll do just fine, Jared. You just keep doing what you're doing, man. How about you, Joey? You got anything else to add there before we sign off?
Yeah, congrats to Nate again on the win, and my other Rev Simbox teammates, Jared Kelly, Justin White was in here as well, and everyone in this QRL league, admins included, you up in the broadcast, you guys, and Kevin, I appreciate you guys, everything you guys do. You guys do awesome up there, and yeah, thanks.
No problem. Yeah, the K in Cav OK does stand for Kevin, by the way, just to throw that out there. Nate, how are you? Anything else for you to sign off here before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to David and for running this thing, for you taking your time every Tuesday night to Wednesday night to broadcast this. I know road course racing's kind of boring to broadcast or even watch, so thanks to you. Next week here we the shout out to my teammates too. Yeah. But hopefully next week, go to Atlanta. We get a new winner, somebody that's not affiliated with their team. It's going to be Atlanta. I don't know if it's the old Atlanta or new Atlanta. Hopefully it's the new Atlanta. It's going to be like super speedway racing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So
yeah, either way, it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
Anybody's got a chance to win. So yep.
Right
So
on.
have a good weekend, man.
Oh yeah. Wait, signing off here for Cav OK Racing. This is Kevin, and just shout out to all the guys back in the truck producing this for us, Pim and Chris and Peter and all the guys that do all the other broadcasts we have here at the network. And once again, you guys all have a good night. We'll see you back here next Wednesday for Atlanta. And until next time, we'll catch you guys until then. Everyone have a good night.